Marlon Phillips. Yes. Oh, come forward. I'm sorry. Hello.
May I address the court?
Yes.
You asked us to make an effort to get into community court. Unable to do that with the felony prosecution, not backing off the two felonies. We're not going to go to trial on this matter, but I can't get them in the community court. I suggest a short reset for further discussion regarding possible resolution by mental health supervision while on deferred adjudication.
All right. So how much time are you requesting?
2 to 3 weeks, Your Honor.
All right. This was fixed to the wrong thing. All right. And what other cases does he have other than this drug case?
Not aware of any others, Your Honor.
All right. That's the drug case. All right. So what we'll do is we would call it for 2 weeks. Do you still want it in this month or you want it in the month of March?
March is good.
All right. So Ms. Ferguson,
Yes,
put this for that first week in March, please.
yes, ma'am. I can do the March 3rd. Yeah.
All right. And Miss,
Is it one felony or two?
oh, I don't know. That's why I was asking.
You want me to check?
They're together, whatever it is.
All right, Norma, excuse me. So, Mr. Phillips, let me explain something to you. Number one, you're leaving this courtroom. You're not leaving the courtroom in cuffs, so your attorney is doing a good job for you. The reason why I brought up the fact whether it was 1 or 2 is because I could have sworn I heard somebody mention that. Looking on the docket, I only see 1. Do you understand? So this whole releasing of anger towards your attorney and not thinking things through is an issue for you. So you need to start thinking before you just lose it and enter into your angry phase. Do you understand? So all you had to do was calm down and say, I don't understand. Here's the thing. But here's the thing.
The same thing.
Listen, all right? Your felony case, the state does not have the labs, right? What we're trying to do and what your attorney is trying to do, this is where the counselor of law comes in, is we're trying to make sure, and he's trying to make sure that you don't pick up another felony, because we're dealing with the homelessness issue, maybe mental health issues. He's trying to work on all of that with all of the other caseload he has. You understand? So it does you no good to be angry with him, to speak to him in an angry way, because guess what? He's trying to help you. Now, he may not be able to get you exactly what you want, but he's still trying to help you. And I can tell you, I do not understand, and I've been trying to rack my brains around it. A lot of people will be angry with their attorneys, and the attorney is not even the person who has you in the situation that you're in. Usually when people go see their doctor, they're not angry with them because they have cancer. They're not angry with them because they have high blood pressure. They see them as, yes, this person could probably save me. Your attorney is just doing what's in your best interest and trying to save you. You understand? All right.
Yeah,
That's all right. That's great. So here's the thing. Just don't talk to people when you're angry, because people will listen better when you don't come to them angry. That's why I try.
This whole time
I know, but this is why I always tell people, just keep it right here and smile and everything will be okay. All right. So have you been able to find a place to stay or no?
on and off.
All right. So he's trying to work on that. We're going to see about referring you maybe to, he says, mental health. The mental health court may be able to help you with housing and your mental health. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to bring you back on March 3rd. And Ms. Ferguson, when you do an order, yeah, she already has the reset form, and she's going to do an order for him to be reviewed, for you to be reviewed for mental health. Okay. Do you have any now that you understand everything? Do you have any questions about anything? You sure? All right. Now's the time. Do you have any questions for your attorney?
We answer them.
Okay. All right. Have a great day. Okay.
Thank
You're welcome. All right, court is calling 2022 CR 0841C State versus Kayla Connor. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Ashley Jones for the state.
for the defense?
Roberto Ambrosino.
And are you Kayla Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Kayla? Is it Jeanne? Janine Connor, who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 0841C for the offense of injury to a child with intentional bodily injury on August 25th, 2022 for a period of 5 years. Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Your Honor, the state is alleging from the state's motion to supplement, pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt, that the defendant violated condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Kayla Jeanne Connor, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December of 2023, and January, February, March, April, May, June, all the way through December of 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
Right, to that allegation, how do you plead, true or not true?
True.
And state, with the regards to the other allegation?
The state will waive the other allegation.
No
Any
objection.
objection? All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not a proposed agreement. The state will argue for our recommendation and I plead.
All right. State, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, given that the defendant has not reported for over a year and a half now, and given her history and not only the facts of the case, that state is going to ask for 2 years in the Texas Department of Corrections.
All right. In defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, I'm requesting that the court impose some type of jail sanction, revoke her deferred adjudication, adjudicate her, and put her on straight probation. Or possibly, I saw there was a recommendation from probation that their recommendation was to extend and assign her to safety. I think her only positives were for THC.
Pause right here. This is a textbook courtroom moment where the judge is setting emotional boundaries. Courts don't just decide cases, they manage behavior. If you lose your cool with your own attorney, you're basically sabotaging your defense. Quick question for you. Have you ever seen someone ruin their own case just by how they act in court?
I don't know that would be a good fit. I think maybe Sadif might be a better fit under the circumstances. And I did have a witness.
All right. Can we call your witness?
Carmen Rodriguez.
Ms. Connor.
Oh, come forward. Thank you. Hello. All right. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Carmen Dolores Rodriguez Mills.
All right.
Anna, good morning, Ms. Rodriguez. How long have you known Kayla Connor?
I believe the first time I met her was around 2014, right before my husband got orders to station at Scott.
Okay. And she's essentially friends with your daughter, correct?
Correct. That's how I met her.
Okay. And so you've known Kayla for a while. What type of family life did she have as long as you've known her?
It wasn't easy. When I met her, she was living with her grandmother because she had her parents weren't really in the picture. And when we left and came back, we started talking to her again last year. And that's when we find out that everything that had happened, and she was not in a good relationship and she was trying to get away from that person. So her and my daughter had gotten contact again. But it wasn't a good example.
So has had a hard life as such. And with respect to the probation, I guess you were recently made aware that she had a warrant for essentially not reporting to probation.
Yes, I probably around, I want to say around New Year's, she let it be known. And at that time, I was trying to talk to her, and I don't know what the process would be. So I was trying to convince her to, if we could hire a lawyer to explain what needed to be done.
And so once you were made aware of her situation, you would advise her to deal with the warrant, turn herself in some form of fashion.
Whatever I don't know if she would have had to go to the probation or who.
Okay. And do you feel like you've been a positive influence in her life to this point?
I feel yes.
Okay. And has she essentially spent a lot of time at your house over the last few months?
Yes.
Okay. Has she lived there or just
Sometimes my husband and I joke that she lives there. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And if the judge were to continue her on probation in some form or fashion, would you allow her to live with you, at least in the short term, while she gets back on her feet?
Yes. As long as she abides by the rules.
Okay. And based on what you've seen, do you think that'll be a problem?
No, I don't think so. I just think she needs the guidance.
Okay. Do you think there's good in Kayla?
Yeah.
Do you think the judge should give Kayla another chance?
Yeah. I know she's screwed up, but
Do you think that maybe Kayla lacks some structure and support that maybe she didn't get growing up, and maybe you could provide that for her?
yes.
Help provide that for her to some extent?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'll pass on this.
All right, any questions?
Just what's your daughter's name?
Michelle
Michelle. Last name.
Rodriguez.
And how long did you say you've known Kayla?
I think it was around 2014 because we left in 2015. And then, so I knew her then because I had to get permission for my daughter to go over there. And like to talk to the parents before.
So 2014 to 2015, you knew her before you left?
Yeah, before we left. And then when we came back, I would say it was last year that she started coming back.
When did you come?
Well, I came back, my dad had cancer, so we came back in 2018. But my daughter was in Corpus.
Okay, so from 2015 to last year.
This is a huge legal reality check. Your lawyer isn't your enemy. They're literally your shield in a system that can be brutal. If you don't play it smart, notice how the judge connects homelessness and mental health to avoiding new felony charges. That's the court. Acknowledging real-world struggles while still saying you've gotta meet us halfway.
You really haven't had any interaction with Kayla?
Personally, no. Just my daughter saying, oh, I talked to her. Or, yeah.
This would be a question.
Any further
No,
questions?
Your Honor.
I have a couple if no one has any objections.
No objection.
So you mentioned that she was in a bad relationship.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that the relationship she was in while she was on probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did she ever discuss with you that Child Protective Services was in her life?
Child Protective Service. Well, she told me about the case and that she had certain requirements she was supposed to be making.
All right. And did she tell you her requirements with Child Protective Services?
I didn't ask specifics.
All right.
I was just kind of trying to get her to get back on track with the probation.
Thank you so much for coming down. I appreciate your coming down.
Thank you.
All right. Any other witnesses?
Just briefly call my client.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Kayla Connor.
All right, you may proceed.
Good morning, Caleb. You heard the testimony of Armin Rodriguez. If the judge were to continue you on probation, are you in agreement to reside with Carmen in the next few months while you would get on your feet.
Yes.
You heard mention of a bad domestic violence involved relationship that you had been in previously. Has that ended?
Yes.
Okay, when did that end?
About May of last year.
So May of 2024.
Yes.
So that was kind of during this period of time that you had a warrant of your arrest, essentially. Why should the judge give you another chance on probation?
I'm in a better place than I was when all of this happened. I understand that I messed up. I did not go about it the right way, but I'm out of that relationship and that situation that I was in. And I know now that I have the support team that I do have, I am capable and more confident in myself now that I can get this done.
And why didn't you deal with the warrant earlier?
Honestly, I was scared. I've never been in trouble before.
So that's the first criminal case you've ever had?
So I've really had no idea how it was going to go. And due to being a mother of 4 kids, I just didn't want to do time away from them. That's really all it is.
Okay. And essentially, I wasn't on that case previously, but based on what you told me, you were given a period of time that you needed to provide residence in Bexar County. And you told me that you did get residence in Bexar County, but you were late in providing notice, and that's when the warrant went.
Yes.
And so that went out quite some time ago, but after that you didn't deal with it because you had the warrant and you were scared.
Yes.
If the judge were to continue you, who's to say the same thing wouldn't happen?
Like I said, I'm confident that I'm not going to slip up. I'm out of the situation that I was in, and that was a very big factor as to why things went the way that they did. And now I'm working on myself and my future for myself and for my kids.
And you have minor children, correct?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
4.
4, and what are their ages?
5. My twin boys are 4, and my youngest is 2.
Okay. And where are they with?
They live with their father.
Okay. And does he have like primary custody essentially?
There's nothing really in place. It was just a verbal agreement due to the fact that I had the warrant. I thought it would be best that they lived with him until I was able to get it figured out.
Okay. And so you voluntarily did that?
Yes.
On your own? Okay. Is there anything else you want the judge to know why she should consider continuing you on probation?
All I have to say is that if you give me another opportunity, I won't make you regret it.
Let's break this down. When someone pleads true to a probation violation, they're basically admitting the violation happened. At that point, the judge has massive discretion from leniency to serious prison time. This is one of those moments where a single word can change the next 5 years of your life. Wild, right?
All right, any questions, State?
Okay. Ms. Conner, what is the father of your children's name?
Nicholas Treadwell?
I'm understanding that you were given a gift by being placed on probation in the first place for this case.
Yes.
And then you understand that you messed up that probation by not doing the things you were supposed to do.
Yes.
And then the judge gave you an opportunity to come back and continue to do what you were supposed to do. You didn't. And then you didn't report for over a year and a half. Is that correct? That's right.
I have some questions if there are no objections.
No objection.
All right. So this relationship that you were in, that the previous witness says was not a good relationship, was that the relationship with the boyfriend who was supposedly working at Toyota? Or was this some new person? Or, oh, you say Tesla?
Yeah, it's Tesla.
All right, so that was him?
Yes.
All right. So do you recall being here for a compliance hearing? And at that compliance hearing, there were 2 CPS caseworkers. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And do you recall that nobody knew where you were living because you would move from place to place? Did you recall that? Do you recall that?
Honestly, no. I was in touch with my probation officer.
Now, I want you to listen to my question. Do you recall the compliance hearing where the issue was You were moving from place to place and taking your children with you. Do you recall that?
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Do you recall coming in where the caseworkers, one was by Zoom, well, actually, both of them were by Zoom. And do you recall coming in and one of the complaints was that you were testing positive for marijuana? Do you recall that?
Yeah.
And do you recall that your CPS caseworkers had no idea that you were testing positive for marijuana in this court? Do you recall that?
Yes.
And do you recall my ruling saying that you were to leave the home with that boyfriend? Do you recall that?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay. All right. I have no further questions.
Any questions, Your Honor?
All right. Any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And I've heard both your arguments and what you're requesting. This is what the court is going to do. The court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. Court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to grant the motion. The court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you understand that and sign it?
Yes.
You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are in deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're also not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Good luck to you. All right, who is here on Amanda Griffin? Court is calling 2022 CR 4520, State of Texas versus Amanda Carol Griffin. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, hand, Your Honor.
And are you Miss Griffin?
Yes, ma'am.
Albert Gear for defendant, Ms. Griffin,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Miss Griffin, did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same? I'm sorry, could I have that last file back? Are you the same Amanda Carol Griffin who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 4520 for the offense of assault family household member previous conviction on September 18, 2023 for a period of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, violated condition number 1, on or about the 9th day.
Everyone, please whisper.
On or about the 9th day of January 2025 in Bethlehem, Texas, the defendant Amanda Carol Griffith committed offensive possession of controlled substance under Group 1 in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
This witness testimony is classic mitigation, someone stepping in to humanize the defendant. Courts weigh this kind of support heavily when deciding between rehabilitation and punishment. But here's the tough question: should personal hardship outweigh repeated non-compliance with court orders?
Any objections?
No objections, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 6 years in prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is to deny the motion and continue her on her probation. She is to go to plea on the theft case and the misdemeanor case to judgment sat. And then we will also take in consideration cause number 2025 PF 01181, which is the possession case she pled true to, and to alter and amend her condition to include UBRF.
Probation, is this your recommendation?
Yes.
Are you asking the court to follow this recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find violation of condition number 1 true. The court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include the following. Take in consideration it was 2025? Or
Yes, Your Honor.
2025 PF 0181. Referral for DDRF. Probation, is there anything else? All right, so that needs to be disposed of as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you're going to be in limbo and they're not going to accept you.
Yes, Judge, I communicated that with County Court number 4 yesterday and told Seth that was set on the same day as today. So hopefully we can go right over there and take care of it.
Right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you. May I
You
be
too.
excused.
Yes. Court is calling 2022 CR 10786 State versus Juan Rogelio Lozano.
We're ready, Judge.
All right.
Custody.
If you step down, please. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state defense?
Greg Desmarais.
And are you Juan Lozano? Right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Juan Rogelio Lozano who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 10786 for the offense of deadly conduct firearm on March 23rd, 2023 for a period of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
On or about the 24th day of September 2024 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Juan Rogelio Lozano, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, ma'am.
State waives the remaining violation allegation drawn.
All right. Are you all going to address the issue in the motion to revoke about failure to report? All right. Any objections to the state's waivers?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there proposed agreement?
This is the moment the tone shifts. The judge is connecting dots between CPS involvement, unstable housing substance use, and probation violations. It's not just about one missed report, it's a pattern. From a legal standpoint, patterns are what push judges from second chances to hard consequences.
There is, Your Honor, the recommendation of supervision office of initiative, weekly reporting for 60 days, but denied.
It's our agreement, Judge.
All right. And why should I follow this agreement?
Why should you follow the recommendation, Your Honor?
Yes.
I think the state has had an opportunity to review his history, mental health history, and just the opportunities. I've spoken with this young man. You know, I've been impressed with his candor, with his humbleness, Your Honor. And I just think he's got a long way to go on probation, and he needs this help. He was denied originally for the mental health initiative, but they want to screen him while he's in jail. Make sure that this is an opportunity for you.
All right. So even though the state waived it, which I don't understand why the state waived it, I don't know how we can help somebody if they don't show up to report. So it's alleged that he didn't report. So why is he not showing up to report?
Well, I don't have an answer for that, Your Honor. I can tell you that I think it's all part of the situation that he needs help.
All right. Do you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. So what has been going on in your life since the court placed you on probation?
Well, now I've been homeless and I've been staying at the Haven for Hope. So, but now I got my support back, my family. I'm staying with my grandpa now. I'm working with him. I got all my stuff, clothes, all that. So I'm doing good now.
All right, so why didn't you check in with probation and tell them what was going on in your life?
Well, I haven't had a chance to go because I have no money or nothing. But now that I'm working with him, I can take the bus and everything. It's really far from where I'm at, south side, to him.
But I mean, you said you were at Haven for Hope.
Yes, ma'am.
I think they'll provide a bus pass. So I'm just trying to figure
I'll
out.
try to get that from them, but they didn't. I even went to the reentry place. They never gave me.
So did they give you opportunity to call probation on the phone?
Yes.
And did you call?
No.
Why not?
I never really knew her number. I never really looked it up.
Any objection to the court review and the court summary?
No, Your Honor. You know what I mean?
All right, probation.
Yes, Judge.
It says in the court summary that he has unaddressed mental health concerns, but defense has told me that they deemed him unqualified to be in the mental health initiative. So is that going to change if he's referred back?
Judge, at the time, his mental health evaluation, his supervision level was not at the level where we could supervise him under the mental health unit. I did ask that all of the evaluations be done in custody so that if it turns out that it's not where it needs to be still, that we can bring him back to court and figure out what to do then.
Okay. All right, state, you may be excused. This is what the court is going to do. I'll deny the motion. I'm going to follow the probation's recommendation to have you reevaluate it for the mental health initiative. And that's going to take place in custody. So you say you're staying with your grandfather? So counsel, will you make him aware of what has happened today?
Absolutely, Judge.
All right, so what we'll do, and counsel, if you could remain on the case, we're going to have him evaluated in custody. If he's not accepted, then we'll have him brought back to court.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
On probation, how long do you think it will take before he's evaluated? All right, we'll see if we can not have the month out thing. But what I'm going to do, since they're saying it will be in 2 weeks, I'm going to recall this. Ms. Abrams, could I recall this for March 6th? Would that be enough time?
Yes, Judge, for the initial report.
Yes. So I'm going to recall you for March 6th so I can keep you on the docket and you don't fall into a black hole or something, okay? Is there anything else you need? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Nobody can help you if you don't call anybody. In this court, it's easy to get in touch with probation. In this court, if you're supposed to be in touch with your probation officer and you can't get in touch with them and they are picking up and you're homeless and you don't have access to VIA because it's too far, you can always call the court's number and they will get to me and say, you're unable to reach your probation officer, and we will make sure that you're able to reach your probation officer. All right, is there anything else you need in order to help you be successful?
No, I'm doing pretty good now. Now that I got my place with my grandpa, I'm working with him. It's going good.
All right.
I think the key, if I may, if that all falls apart, your solution is to stay in contact with probation. Like I said, if they were offered $1 million, you'd have found that place.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Good luck to you.
That last line is a mic drop from the bench. The court is basically saying if you can find a way when money's on the line, you can find a way when your freedom is on the line. So here's the real takeaway for anyone watching: accountability doesn't start when life gets easy. It starts when it's hard.